Okay. Welcome to class. Today, we will be learning about lesson or chapter 9, products and services. Who can tell me what a product is? A bottle? What kind of bottle? Anything?
Cell phone.
Cell phone? Okay. This is a product. But what do we do with the cell phone that makes it a product? Do we give it to people? We sell it, right?
Yeah.
This is what makes a product. We sell it, right?
Yeah.
What is the difference between a product and a service? Can you hold a service?
No.
I'm a teacher. Am I a product or a service?
Service.
Right? I give the service of teaching, right?
Yeah.
Good job. So, we're learning this chapter how to describe products. Describing, right? What does describing mean? Remember, V means verb, action. What does describe mean? Raise your hand. Who can tell me? Raise your hand. Tell me. Raise your hand. Hand. Say hand up. Who can tell me? Raise your hand. Nobody. How about you? What does describe mean? Keep going. Describe that bottle. The length and the width, how wide it is, this is describing. So, another word for describing is to tell about, to speak about. Right? If I want to describe this classroom, I will say, it is full of many students. It is very hot. Right? I am describing, to describe. Right? I want to tell you the noun. Who knows the noun of describe?
Description.
Description. Description, right? This is the noun. So I might say, give me the description of my shirt. What would you say? Nice shirt. Okay, this is good. What else? What else about my shirt? Short sleeve. Good job. This is the description. The noun, description. So, this is what we're learning about this lesson. How to talk about, how to tell what a product or service is, okay? So, I want to do a fake phone call with one of the students. Alright? We're going to pretend. Come up the front with me, please. Come up to the front, please. So, Lynn is going to pretend to be a customer. Someone who wants to buy chairs. Chairs. This. Okay? Chairs. I'm going to pretend to be someone who works at the company. Okay? So Lynn, I want you to talk loudly. You're going to play student. I'm going to play teacher. Ready? So, ring, 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 ring. Hello. Thank you for calling Mr. Stevens Classroom Chairs. How may I help you?
Hi, I need to find a special kind of chair for how tall are the chairs?
So, you would like to buy a special kind of chair. You would like to know how tall they are. Okay, well, our chairs are 1 meter tall. 1 meter tall. So you want to know what they are made of. What is the material? Well, our chairs are made of 100% wood. 100% wood. Yes, our chairs are brown color. Our chairs are brown color. Yep. Oh, awesome. You would like to buy 15 chairs. Okay, great. The chairs will be sent to your house in 5 days. Thank you for calling, and I appreciate it. So, Lynn has called a customer service, has called someone who works at a company, me. So, I want to buy chairs, she says. After talking to me, this is probably what she expects to find, right? In 5 days, she expects to see something that looks like this because of our description. Okay? After 5 days, the chairs are delivered. What does delivered mean? To send, right? She opens the box. She's excited. Lynn is so excited. She's got new chairs for her classroom. What does she find? These. Does this look like the description I gave her? No. Oh. Do you think Lynn is happy? No. Are you happy, Lynn, with these chairs? Do they look wood? Do they look like they are wood? No. Do they look like they're 1 meter? No. So I think Lynn would look something like this after she sees the chairs. She will be very angry, right? So, this asks the question, why is it important to be able to describe a product to a customer? Who can answer this? There's many reasons. Who can give me one reason? Why is it important to be able to describe a product to someone? How did Lynn feel after she got the product? Was she happy? No. Right? So maybe one reason is to keep a customer happy, right? Maybe another reason, meet the requirements of the customer. If I call and I want something, and it does not come what I want, this is not good, right? So let's look at some of the reasons. So the customer buys a product they want, right? She did not want short chairs. She did not want pink chairs. She wanted brown classroom chairs. Let's look at the next reason. Who knows this word, return? To give back, right? This is a verb. To give back. If you got those same chairs after wanting this chair, what would you do? Would you keep it? What would you do? You would return it. Is this good for a business? No. Why? Trouble, maybe. Why else? Does the customer pay to return it, or does the business? If I promise one thing and I give another, who has to pay? The business has to pay, right? So this is not good for your business. I have to pay to send a different chair. Did you say trust? You said trust. Trust is very good, right? They say if you are not happy with a company, you tell 10 people. If you are happy, you tell 3 people. So think about that. If you are unhappy with a business, you are more likely to tell 10 people. Do not go to Mr. Stevens' business. He gave me the wrong chairs. Okay? Let's look at another reason. To keep a customer happy, right? We talk about this. We do not want someone mad, because they will tell 10 people that they are not happy. Okay? How do we describe a product or products? This is what we're going to be learning today. How do we describe products? There are many different ways. Size, what else? Color, what else? Shape, height. Height is size. Anything else? Kind, material, very good. Shape was already mentioned. What else? Price. Right. Good job. So first, we're going to talk about length. Length. How long something is from end to end, right? From end to end. So, let's look at a ping pong table. I love ping pong. The length is always the longer side. In this case, how long is the length? Centimeters, right? So if someone called you, you would say, "Excuse me, what is the length of your ping pong tables?" What would you say?
The length of the ping pong table is 274 centimeters.
Good job. This is very easy to say orally. You just say, the length is this. Right? Very easy. Remember what I said, the length is always the longest part. Okay? So is the length of my body my waist? No, it's not, because it is skinnier. Maybe the length is how tall I am. And this is another one called height. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Width. Width. I want to hear everybody. Width. Width means how wide. How wide. Right? How wide. Width. So let's look at the same ping pong table. This is the shorter side now. The long side was the length. The short side was the width. So we have 152 centimeters. So if I called you and said, "Excuse me, what is the width of your ping pong table?" What would you say?
The width of the ping pong table is 152 centimeters.
Good job. The width of the ping pong table is 152 centimeters. Very simple. You cannot mess this up. You just say the width is and how long it is, or how wide it is. Okay? Very good job. Next, we have our last one. What is the last measurement or dimension? Height, right? Height. Something I do not have a lot of. I'm very short. Height. How long something is top to bottom, right? How long something is top to bottom. In America, my height is not as tall as the rest of Americans. I am very short. In China, I am taller and not as short, which makes me better at basketball. So, now we look at the heights of the same ping pong table. This is 76 centimeters. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Excuse me, I would like to know the height of your ping pong table. What do you say?
The height of the ping pong table is 76 centimeters.
Good job. Good job. Here are some other ways to say size. So I don't know what Chinese say, but in America we also use dimensions. This is another word for size. So if someone says, what is the dimension? You know they mean the height, the width, and the length, right? If someone says, what are the specifications? Specifications. What word do you see in this big word that you recognize, that you know? Special? Close. Look at it. What word do you see? We know this word? Specific. What does specific mean? What does specific mean? If I say, tell me which metro station to get off on, be specific. What does this mean? Be sure, kind of. To be very detailed. Do not tell me you will go to China. Tell me where in China I am going. Be specific. Be very, another word we use is precise. Be very to the point, right? So, specifications means I want to know everything about it. I want to know everything about it. So, if your teacher says, Stephen, I need you to teach class on Monday, I might say, what are the specifications? And she might say, well, it's at 10 o'clock. There's going to be 40 students. They're all very good students. And you're going to be teaching how to play ping pong, right? These are the specifics. So, another word for size, variety, description is specifications. And lastly, you might hear somebody say, what are the measurements? Did I hear you say that? Measurements. One more time. Measurements.
Measurements.
What word do we see in this? Measure. What does measure mean? To measure, right? If you are going to a wedding and I have to get a tuxedo, a nice suit, I have to go get my measurements. They're going to measure my leg size, my waist, my arms, which are not very big, my neck, right? These are the measurements. So, if somebody calls you and says, what are the measurements? They simply mean, what is the size, okay? So these are different ways to ask, okay? And like we said before, you can simply repeat the question. You can say, the dimensions are 274 length, width 152, height 76. Or you can say, the measurements are, and so on and so forth. It means the same thing as size. Okay? You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Next, on how do we describe products? Most of you know these. You told me. Colors or colors. This is the English way to spell colors. I don't like England. This is the American way. Colors. I will use that one. I should not have to tell you how to describe colors. If you do not know colors, you should talk to me after class. You should know your colors, right? Excuse me, what is the color of your ping pong table? Good job. There are many products that have many different colors. It might not be that easy to say one color, right? If someone wants to buy maybe a dress, or maybe something else, you might have to describe more than one color. You might have to be specific. You might have to say, well, the buttons are white. The shirt is green and gray, and the collar is black, right? So it's not always as easy as saying one color. Next one, number 5. Materials. What is the product made of? Right? What is the product made of? Or made out of? Right? So, we have hundreds and hundreds of materials in the world. We do not have enough time in the day to talk about all of them. But we can talk about a few that are very popular, that a lot of products are made of, right? This is wood, right? This is wood. Can anyone tell me, this is the noun. Wood is a noun. I used wood. Can anyone tell me how to turn this into an adjective? Wooden. Good job. Wooden. Wooden. So this is wood. Good job. So, if I asked you what the desk was, you can say the desk is made of wood, or you can say the desk is wooden, right? The desk is wooden. That's your adjective. Let's look at the next one. Who knows this one? What is this material? Plastic. Good job. Plastic. A lot of your water bottles are made of plastic, right? Some plastics are harder than others. This is very soft, right? There are thousands, well maybe not thousands, there are hundreds of different plastics, okay? Plastic. So we would say these mobile phone covers are made of plastic, right? Good job. How about this? Probably the same material as the bottom of this chair. Steel. Oh, steel's a good one. I do not have steel. In this picture, I used metal. Iron? Oh, iron. Good one. In this picture, this is metal. But iron is very good. Good job. Or steel. Or steel. These are all very good, very popular materials. Okay? And if you work for a business, you do not have to guess. They will tell you what it is made of. So you don't have to say, uh-oh, I do not know. When you work for a company, they will tell you, well, Mr. Stephen, the top is made of wood, and the legs, you say the legs, are made of metal or iron. Suit? Rubber? Rubber? That's a very good one. Rubber. What else? Who else has an idea? Leather? She says leather. Who thinks it's rubber? Nobody thinks it's rubber? Who thinks it's leather? 1 and 1. So none of you know the rest. Okay. In this picture is leather. There's no right or wrong answer though. Rubber is another very good answer. A very good material. A lot of things are made of rubber. A lot of shoes are made of leather, right? So, someone may ask you, what is the product made of? You would say,
The product is made out of wood.
and like we said earlier, you also can say, the product is what? Wooden, right? Wooden. Good job. Or, the product material, this is another way to say it, the product material is plastic, right? So you can say the product is made out of wood. Excuse me. What is your ping pong material? Good job. Good job. Another way that I did not talk about is using made of. Made of. When would we use this? Is it when you can see it or can't? Okay. Can't or can? Can't. What do you say when you cannot see it? Made from, right? So what are, so this might be leather jacket, right? Or
Tissue. Tissue is made from wood.
tissue?
Yeah.
Tissue.
Yeah.
Good job, tissue.
That's it.
What else? Books. Any others? Any other ones? How about shirt? Shirt, kind of. Maybe not. What did you say? Chair? Chair? Okay, good one. Okay, what about something that you cannot see? Some product. Red Bull. Say Red Bull? That's a good one. Some product that you cannot see it. How about this? Can you see?
No.
Can you see this? Do we know what we are drinking? No. Right? That might be made from, we don't know. So maybe juice? Juice? Someone over here said bread bowl. Bread bowl? Is that what you said, bread bowl? This is very good, bread bowl. Ink? Ink. Good job. Ink. Right? So, if someone calls you and asks you, my favorite, you guys forgot this one. Cake. Cake. Right? A lot of people, where I live in California, they cannot eat any dairy, eggs, or yogurt, or cheese. So a lot of them will ask all the time, what is your cake made from? Right? what is your cake made from? And the baker will tell them, oh, we use 2 eggs, flour, sugar, right? And maybe someone who is allergic to eggs say, okay, I cannot have that, right? I cannot have that. So I want you to remember this. Made of and made from, right? A lot of times when you buy juice in America, you will see made from 100% oranges. If you want to buy orange juice. Oranges from California, right? They will always say made from, not made of, right? Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Shape. You know what this means, right? Shape. What does shape mean? This is a type of shape. What shape means, how does it look, right? How does it look in a physical form, right? Is it square? Is it round? Is it skinny? So let's look at a couple quickly. What is this shape? Triangle? It is kind of a square. This is a rectangle. What is the difference between a rectangle and a square? 4 equal sides is a square, right? 4 equal sides. So we have square, rectangle, right? Next one. Circle. Circle, right? Circle. I want to give you another word for circle. Round. Good job. So we have circle for shapes. Circle. We also have round. What about if I wanted to describe a football? Do you know how to say this? Yes, it is round. Yes, it is a circle. But what does it mean to be around everywhere? It's a tough one. This is called a sphere. Sphere.
Sphere.
Sphere.
Sphere.
Good job. So sphere is like a ball. It's round, right? It's round. If this, we wouldn't say that this is a sphere. We might say, oh, it's kind of a round rectangle, right? Round rectangle. But we wouldn't call this a sphere, right? Because it is not like a football, okay? Something to remember. Okay. Next shape. What's this one? No. Square, right? All sides are equal. All sides are equal. This is a square, right? Don't be confused by the rounded edges. This is still in the shape of a square. Now, someone might call you, if you work for a furniture place, they might say, is it a square? And you say, yes, but there's rounded edges. Edge, okay? Next one. Triangle's good. We have another word for this one. Oval. Starts with a C. Cone. Good job. Cone. So a triangle is flat. A cone is three-dimensional. Right? Cone. Cone. these are our shapes. How to describe how something looks. And like I said, very easy to say this orally. You take the question and you just give the shape. Excuse me, what's the shape? The shape is a rectangle. The shape is a sphere, right? The shape is. A lot of answering questions is taking the question and putting it back in the answer, right? How long are you staying in China? I am staying for 10 days. What is the color of your boyfriend's eyes? My boyfriend's eyes are blue. Very easy. Very easy. Remember, we want to avoid baby talk. Blue. My boyfriend's eyes are blue, right? Good job. So, excuse me, what is the shape of the ping pong table you sell?
The shape of the ping pong table is a rectangle.
Good job. Can you think of things a customer might want to know? We already talked about price, right? Very important. What else? Delivery. The verb is the noun is delivery. To deliver is the verb. Right? This is very important. If I need a football for my match on Saturday, and it is Wednesday, if I can save 30 kwai on Taobao, but it will come on Monday, do I want it? No. No. So maybe I go to the store and just buy it. So delivery time, very important. Price, always important. What else? There's one more.
Date of expire.
Date of expiration. This is very good. So I did not think of this. This is very good. Expiration is the noun. When something goes bad or when something stops working. Wait, is that what you mean? Do you mean with food? Ah, okay. So with food, we always look at the date of expiration. Right? Same with your fruit. If I want to buy a banana and it is very soft, do I want it? I already know the expiration is coming up very soon. Right? I probably will not buy it. It might not say on it, oh, in 2 days you cannot eat this banana. But I know that the expiration is coming up soon. This is a very good one. Good job. There's one more I want to hear from you. Original place of what? Of the product? What? Like who's its mother? Who gave birth to it? How do we say this? You are very correct. Where it is made. Where it is made. Where is it made? Why is this important? Why do some people want to know this? Why do some people want to know where something is made? Quality? Okay. Why? Do you think a product made in America is worse than in China? I think a lot of people in America, they want to give money to our economy. So they are more conscious. They want to help out more a local business than a Chinese factory. Okay? I do not think that just because it is made in China, it is bad quality. Yes, maybe there are a lot of products in China that aren't as good. But just because it is made in China or Japan or America makes it good or bad. But a lot of people want to know. Okay? This is good. I did not put this up here. I'm still thinking of one more. What if you buy a very expensive electronic product? Maybe a big TV, the size of this. You spend 10,000 quad on a TV this big. What is something you might want to know? Discounts?
After sale.
After sales? What does this mean?
Insurance.
What if you can, okay, this is a good answer. You call this after sales? This is good. We call it aftermarket. Yeah. She said, what if I have a problem and I need help fixing it? Will the company help me? What if it is a problem that cannot be solved? This word starts with a W. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. So what you're thinking of is called product These are all very good. I did not think of these. Product support. Support means to help, right? If I buy a new iPhone and I do not know how to use it, I can call Apple and they will help me, right? If I buy an iPhone for my grandmother, she does not even know how to turn a computer on. She will not know how to use an iPhone. This is called product support. Well, I'm thinking of another word, another service. It is when your product breaks. Do we know this word in English? Starts with a W. Have we heard of this before? Warranty? We know what this means, right? So, I buy a new iPhone 6 Plus. It stops working in 4 months. 4 months it stops working. What can I do with that iPhone? I can return it. What happens? What will happen? Will they give me a Samsung? Will they give me a new car? What will they give me? Money or new iPhone, right? So when a lot of people buy expensive items, they want to know the warranty period, time. And someone might say, if you buy our product, we give you 2-year warranty. If you buy Apple product, iPhone, you only get 1 year. Right? Maybe this will make you buy the other one. Right? So, we have function. We did not talk about this. What does it do? What does your product do? Right? This is called a function. I call it iPhone. What can I do with the iPhone? What can I do? Take a picture. What else? Call somebody. What else? Message. I can order food, right? I can download an app. Order food. Play games, right? These are the functions. Quality. Right? How strong is the product? What is it made of? Price we talked about. Shipping time, you guys said, great. How long will it take? Warranty. How long of a time? How long of a time do you have to return the product if it does not work? This is very important for very expensive items. Items that cost a lot, all right? Okay, we're going to give you a little break. When we come back, I'm going to give you some products. You're going to have to describe them for me, okay? Good job. Sushi. Sushi.